Hey electricians, electrical contractors, I'm so excited to bring you this video. It's probably some of my biggest tips and tricks for bidding $1 million plus projects. I hope you get something out of it. I hope it helps you level up and moves your electrical contracting business closer to that $1 million a year mark. Two big favors if I can ask you. If you get something out of the video, smash that like and subscribe. The second thing is head over to www.the360electrician.com right there on your screen or in the descriptions down below and sign up to our email list so you will know whenever I have something to drop on the channel that I know is going to help you level up in your career. All right, let's get into the video. 360 electricians, what is your dream? What is your end game? Electrical apprentices, those that want to get into the trade, especially the electrical one. Hey, what's up? My name is Jeff, the 360 electrician. This is one of my biggest projects that I signed up this year that I want to talk about. But why am I here? Why am I talking to you? Because I want to know what's your end game to get into the trades. Is it to do $1 million projects like this? Or is it just because it's something that's going to pay you, give you good benefits and good job security anywhere in America that you want to go? There's so many reasons we want to be electrical contractors. There's so many reasons why to get into the trade. Well, everyone's talking about getting in the trade lately, and how are they getting into the trade? Some people are saying how social media, maybe channels like this or other channels, are helping young people get into the trade. Well, I'm going to argue with you that most of the people you see on social media are just showing you the good side of it. Electrical contractor channels are just showing you the good side of it. Look how much money I made. Look at this, look at that. Let me tell you something. A project like this can be the biggest nightmare you've ever seen. Why? Funding. Can you imagine if you do something wrong and you calculate wrong? You're not talking about a residential job that might cost you a couple of thousand. You're talking about a couple of $100,000. What about labor? How much labor? What if the guys walk out, you don't have enough labor, but you have these timelines? And if you miss the timelines, a project like this, you're gonna get in trouble, because a lot of times, if you don't finish the project in a certain period of time, you owe them money back, okay? Especially government work and some union contracts, so you gotta be careful of that. What about material delays? If you didn't put in your contract that, hey, listen, I'm not responsible for material delays, what happens when you're missing the 2,000 amp panel that didn't show up here on time? And how are you gonna explain that to a multi-million dollar developer who has lawyers on call? You're not, you're gonna get sued. So listen, there's the good side of electrical contracting and being an electrician and even being in the trade, but you gotta understand the costs on when you wanna grow, where you wanna go, who you wanna work for, and what you want to do as far as diversifying. That's what I'm here for. Let's talk a little bit about this job, and let's talk about the good parts about being an electrical contractor. I remember the first time the plans for this project came across my desk. The first thing I said to myself is, oh my gosh, this is a pretty big project. We're definitely going to need to hire at least 4 to 8 more technicians, electricians, apprentices, not only because this project's going to take 6 to 8 full-time employees till it's done, but all the other work that we're currently getting and our existing clients that we need to take care of the second that they call. That's why we're so successful, is because we always leave 20% of our schedule open for our existing clients, right? You don't want to neglect them because they're the ones that are ready to give you a check. New clients are, well, maybe I'll get them and maybe I won't. There needs to be a good balance. So when I got this, it's the first thing I thought of, and first thing I did was go to my existing team and say, where are we in our projects? I wanted to know how much appetite we have so that we can get into a big project like this and get it done in a timely manner and be profitable. All the guys were super excited for the job security over the next year or so. And so they said, yep, let's do it. So first thing we do is we get the plans and we start bidding it as a team. Now there's a couple of ways you can bid projects like this. The most popular way, if you're a smaller contractor, is you sub out your estimations. You give it to a third party, and what they do is they do all the takeoffs for you, right? They give you the parts list, they give you the material, they give you the man labor, they give you the labor hours. Well, my argument is on a project like this, if you do that and they mess up on one piece of switchgear or one transformer or I don't know, some automation system, parking lot lights, wrong fixture, anything, it ends up costing you thousands of dollars. So what do you normally do? You take that estimate and then guess what you do? You go home and you check over every single thing. Well, to me, that's like doing it all over again. I understand if you want checks and balances, that's a great thing. Always do checks and balances. My
checks and balances go with my guys coming into the office, and we all do the bid together. We have what's called a bid day. Now, we have a high closing rate because most of the clients like this are either referrals or they're existing clients. So it's okay for me to spend that extra time and money. If you're just starting out, you don't have 6 hours to bid a job like this and then lose it every single day, right? You want to bid 5 jobs this month. That's 30 hours of your time gone, and you don't know if you're going to get it. So the most popular way is to send it out. The second most popular way is you've got money. You've got an in-house bidding system. Someone you pay, someone that knows Bluebeam, they're educated in giving estimates. Well, that's great, but a lot of companies, even my own, I don't want to pay $60,000 to $100,000 to have a dedicated person bidding my commercial jobs. That leads us to the way that I do it, and that's what I told you. I do everything in-house. We take the plans and we dissect this project room by room, floor by floor, and we write down our time, material, how long it's going to take to do rough, how long it's going to take to do finish, all the things that we know experience-wise, where we know we're going to have some problems. We add some proprietary factors to that, meaning multipliers, after hours, 24-hour service, an oopsie that we got to get a truck out here, or maybe working on the weekends. All of those are factored in, and then we give them a fixed contract price with our exclusions and our inclusions. I can't get into all the details. This video would take 20 hours, but if you want to know more, you know I do coaching at www.the360electrician.com. Go over there and do some coaching. Let's talk about your pricing and how I bid these jobs. So my biggest piece of advice is if you don't have the right team, Rudy's sitting here thinking I'm crazy because I'm always videotaping. If you don't have the right team to do projects like this with the experience, don't even think about it. A lot of you guys that are coming to coaching say, Jeff, I want to get into commercial. A lot of them do, Rudy. You know what the first 2 questions I ask them is? How many employees do you have and how much money do you have in the bank? Because to do a job like this, you better have the money to bankroll at least a month of labor and material. $100,000 for a job like this. And second, you got the man or woman power to take care of it. Do you have enough employees to get going and go and finish this? What if you get other calls during this project? You can't leave. So if you don't have the funds and you don't have the man or woman power, what are you doing? Don't bid jobs like this. I'll teach you how to go from that 100,000 business to 200, and then let's talk about 500 and then 1 million. But right now, if you're just starting out, this isn't for you. This is the dream. That's why I said, what is your goal? What is your end game? Know it now, get the roadmap together. Let me help you through coaching. Go and do some of my courses to help you level up in marketing. And you know what? I'm ready to give up jobs like this to you because you know what? There's enough to go around. Don't think about competition, think about collaboration. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for subscribing here and to our Instagram channel where we just hit 25,000 today. Appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, guys. I really hope you got something out of that video. Comment down below. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what you agree and disagree with. And again, don't forget to go sign up for the email list. Reach out for coaching, paperwork, or marketing anytime you're ready at the website. We'll see you guys in the next one.